So it says here in Psalms 124:6, this is for the elect, the scripture that the elder Pastor just posted, Psalms 124:6, blessed be Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, who have not given us as a prey to their teeth. Because Esau is coming down like this great lion. They're the predator. And the poor, especially the Israelites, are the prey. And they're setting up all these different traps worldwide. And Jake is falling right into it. Because Esau is not going to set up a trap and say, look, this is a trap. He's going to set it up in a way that you think it's safe to go into. Because you're going to run to safety. That's what the scriptures say that no longer will Jake stay upon them that smote them, but shall stay upon him, that shall stay upon him in truth, in the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, in truth. And a lot of you out there don't have the truth, and you push the truth away. So you're going to fall as a prey to the teeth of these madmen, but at the end of the day, the elect are going to be protected. And some of the elect will be put in these situations, but they will be delivered, as it says here. Blessed be the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, who have not given us as a prey to their teeth. Our soul is escaped as a bird out of the snare of the fowlers. The fowler is what? A bird catcher. The snare is what? It's a trap. That's these detention centers, these prison centers, concentration camps, whatever you want to call it, these different, prison complex, places that they have set up, for this time. And we've been speaking about this, about the time of the hour of martial law. They have little, incidents that broke out here and there where they declared a national emergency in this city or that particular city or this state or whatever, but it's going to be worldwide. The snare is broken, the prison is broken, and we are escaped. So the Lord can cause an angel to come there and break us out. He could put the spirit on one of the guards to allow brothers to get out. He can have a brother with his head in the guillotine, and the guillotine's coming down, and all of a sudden something happens to where the guillotine breaks. This is divine intervention. The standard of the Lord. When the enemy shall come in like the flood, the spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him, just like he did for our forefathers in Egypt. When that gigantic chariot that was following Israel saw the Egyptians' army gaining on Israel, what did Yahushua do? He put that chariot in reverse, hovered down between the camp of Israel and the Egyptian military, and turned off all the lights in the back and just left the lights out on the front. So them devils they were stumbling and fumbling. See? It says, our help is in the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, who made heaven and earth. So going back to Isaiah 65:16, that he who blesseth himself in the earth shall bless himself in the power of truth, and he that sweareth in the earth shall swear by the power of truth, because the former troubles are forgotten, and because they are hid from mine eyes. So the Lord is going to forgive all of our iniquities, from the most righteous Jake, you could say, to the most wickedest Jake, because this is the promise. This is the seed that the Lord promised Abraham that he would exalt, and he's not going to break his word, not even for his great name's sake. So going back to Zechariah 11:5, whose possessors slay them, that's Esau, and hold themselves not guilty, right? They don't hold themselves guilty. That's why the Lord said he will not at all acquit the wicked. You've done a lot of wickedness, and you're going to have to be dealt with, and you will be dealt with. The elder pastor put in Revelation 20:4, and I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua and for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Yahushua 1,000 years. And that's called what? That's called suffering, because you have kept the word of my patience. Meaning you suffered for this word. You went through the tribulations and the hardships and the humiliation. I'm also going to keep thee from the hour of temptation. I got your back. Don't worry. That's what the Lord is saying. So we don't know how exactly it's going to go down, but it's going to go down. Just like when Elijah fled, for those 3.5 years when there was a great famine because there was no rain, he didn't know where he was going. He didn't know how he was gonna sustain himself. But the Lord sustained him the whole time he was out there. See, it says.